I'm Marcy Barron, and this is Mondays with Marcy. I'm your homeward bound guide to everything 5D living. I can't wait to share with you tips and tools to guide your personal transformation so that you can live a life that thrills you. Hello and welcome to this episode of Mondays with Marcy. This episode is called Clearing and Shielding Your Energy. A big part of my mission is to help people learn tools and understand why it's so important to practice what I call energetic hygiene. And again, if you know this, great. If this is the first time you're hearing it, maybe it's something that you've heard before but aren't really practicing on a daily basis. It's like brushing your teeth, washing your body, physical hygiene, and there's energetic hygiene. So this is something I am very passionate about. And there is a lot of intense energy out there. Things are ramping up again. There's an onslaught of intense energy. And with all that's going on in the world, everyone is feeling it. There is so much divisiveness. There is so many differing opinions out there. There's so much that's going on. And one of my good friends, she describes it as, staying in the middle of the pirate ship. It's like a pirate ship goes up and down. And if you sit on the either end, you ride those highs and lows as the pirate ship moves. But if you sit in the middle of the pirate ship in the center, you're at 0 point. You're in a place where you can stay aligned in your truth, in your sovereignty, and how you're feeling, and not take that ride. And one of the ways that you can do this is to shield and clear your energy. Well, I will say clear and then shield. So it's really important to do this every single day, and especially during these stressful times. So here's the thing. You may ask yourself, like, why should I even shield? What will it do? And whether you are aware of it or not, you are always picking up on the vibrations or vibes of other people, places, and situations. Okay, things. And vibes can be positive and uplifting, or it can feel heavy and weigh you down. And remember, it's trendy to say good vibes and bad vibes. I want you to think about heavy and light. So, with the collective energy of a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of frustration, and polarized opinions, there's a lot of disagreement, coupled with just what goes on in the cosmos, whether or not you believe it or not, like moon energy and seasons changing and planets alignment and sun and light codes. There is a lot going on. And, I call it an energetic thunderfuck. So excuse the curse, but that's truly what it is. It just becomes this like incredible recipe that is really can feel very, very heavy. So what happens is this energy causes intense anxiety and strong emotions. And if you listened to my podcast about what is happening on the planet, we are going from a lower vibrational state into a higher frequency place. Light codes are coming down to our planet and literally filling us with more light. So when you are shielding your energy, from that heaviness of other people, other places, other situations. You are protecting yourself from the harsh environment. And I'd like you to think of it as a raincoat. It might not keep you completely, and 100% totally dry, but it is better than facing the deluge and downpour without any protection. So, it's really important to clear your energy. And again, I am going to guide you back to my first podcast where I give you the 5 minute energy cleanse. It's free on my website. So you can go to my website, marcybaronclears.com, and you can download it and listen to it. I recommend you do it every night. And then it's really important that you shield up, that you protect your energy from other people. You protect your energy from what's going on in the world. So, people who are empathic, and my sense is most of the people who are listening to my podcast and connecting with my work, you're a highly sensitive being. You feel everything so deeply. So, I don't want to tune into anyone else's energy. I just don't. I like literally am doing this all the time, and I'm going to give you some tools and techniques, but it's like I don't want to tune into everybody's stuff. It's too much for me. It takes me out of my own body. It takes me out of my intuition. I'm feeling into what is happening with everyone else, and I don't want to do that. I do that in sessions, I do that in workshops, I do that on retreats, and that is when I'm showing up to be of service in a way to work with people's energy. That's my work. But when I'm at the supermarket or I am in a store or somewhere else, like I don't want to pick up on anyone's stuff. So when I even go to like I zip up my energy, and I'm going to talk about this when I leave my house, when I know that I'm going into the world. When I go into a place and I feel the energy is really intense, I do it again and then like am calling on all of these protocols. And when I am in a session with clients or in these group experiences, I am constantly calling on the protection angels, especially Archangel Michael, to protect me so that I don't take on the energy they are releasing. I've had clients say to me, do you take this on? Da, 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 and I'm like, you don't have to worry about me. I know what I am doing and I know how to clear and shield my energy. Okay, so again, you might feel like your energy has been slimed or brought down after going on social media, watching the news, going to a certain place. Maybe you might feel yucky or heavy after being around certain people. You might be feeling left blah and really just heavy, contracted, and constricted when you're around certain people, places, and situations. So, if those are things that you are saying yes to, you are picking up on the heavy energy. And I want to give you some tools now so that you can clear and protect yourself from these harsh and negative, and it says negative, but it's just heavy. It's heavy vibes. It's heavy vibration with the help of Archangel Michael. So again, the angelic realm works through me very profoundly, very deeply, and anybody and everybody can work with angels. They are here to support us. You just need to ask. Okay, so here is what I do. So let's go through a little experiential thing because that's what I really like to do. For me, I like the information and I like to have the experience. So just get grounded where you are and if you can, close your eyes. If you can't, you're driving, that's fine. You can do this in your mind's eye. But I want you to just anchor into your sits bones where you're sitting, straighten your spine. And I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And a deep breath in and let it out. One more deep breath and let it out. So I want you to um, just receive and hear and allow as you agree to this clearing and shielding exercise, meditation, visualization with Archangel Michael. So we say thank you, Archangel Michael, for clearing and shielding my energy. I am ready to disconnect from the energies that no longer serve me. I am able to release all of the energy that is discordant through my body, mind, and spirit. Through the guidance of my higher self, I welcome this clearing, this shielding, and this protection. So take a deep breath in and let it out. Good. So I want you to first, we're just going to call in the violet flame. So this is something you can do all the time. We call upon the violet flame in a bubble of light. And this light acts like an energetic car wash. It washes, it clears, it releases from your aura, your energy field, everything that doesn't serve you. Thoughts, feelings, sensations, beliefs, patterns, karma, all the things in the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual realms. And just breathe. Good. And we call upon now Archangel Michael to use his sword of light as he comes into the violet flame to literally take his sword of light and cut around your energy body any heavy energy, any negative energy, any cords connected to people, places, and situations that don't serve you. Let his sword go in front of your body, down the midline. He's literally taking his sword of light. He can feel it go from over the crown of your head, down in front of your forehead, your face, down in front of your throat. His sword moves down your throat and high heart, in front of your heart center, down through your solar plexus, down through your sacral, all the way to the root chakra, and all the way down now to the right side of your body, if that feels right, over your right thigh, your right knee and calf, shin, over the foot, over your toes. Let him take his sword of light and move it all the way down through the left hip, thigh, knee, shin, foot, all the way over the toes. Let him come and wash over now the left shoulder, upper arm, the elbow crease, the forearm, all the way down to the fingertips. Let him wash it over your right shoulder, over your upper arm, your elbow crease, forearm, wrist, hand out to the fingertips. Let him take his sword now to the left hand on the inside. So in the palm of your hand, and you might just feel like as this is happening, little things moving and cutting and clearing all the way down into your forearm, in your inner, like under your arm, your armpit, down the flanks, and all the way down the side of your leg, all the way down the side, past the ankle, and let him send it to the earth. And let him then do it again on the other hand. So the right hand now gets cleansed through his sword of light in the inner forearm, elbow, crease, elbow itself, all the way in the inner arm, down the armpit, down the right side of the body, the flanks, the hips, all the way down the side of the thigh, all the way down, down to the side, past the ankle, all the way to the earth. Let him now take his sword of light and go through the complete back of the body, the back of the head, the back of the neck, the back of the shoulders. Feel it going down, down, all the way through the upper back, middle back, lower back, all the way through your bottom, your buttocks, down through the glutes and the back of the thighs, the back of the knees, the back of the calves, the back of the feet, all the way. And just let him use his sword of light intuitively to go to the places where you're feeling tension and tightness in your body. So for me right now, I feel it in my solar plexus. So I'm letting him take the tip of his sword and literally spin out in my solar plexus. And for whatever feels right for you, I want you to see Michael's sword cutting away any heavy energy off of your field. And just keep breathing as this is happening. You are receiving this clearing, this healing, this releasing from this beautiful angel who is here to support you. And take a deep breath in and let it out. Good. And if you feel a cord that's very dense, that's very heavy, that is pulling your energy away from your focus, I want you to see Archangel Michael now literally standing by as you tune into this. So feel it. You might have it in a part of your body. You might feel it in one of your chakras, your solar plexus. Maybe it's your throat. Maybe it's your head. Maybe it's a multi-pronged cord. It could be like a pitchfork, 2 or 3 pronged pitchfork, and it might be in your third eye, your throat, and your abdomen. Just tune into and just trust whoever it's connected to. And just give yourself permission to feel into it for a moment. And I want you to just load into that etheric cord. It takes your power away, it drains you, it might take the form of obsessive thoughts. This person might be coming into your dreams, into your energy field. You might feel a lot of anger and resentment towards this person. And I want you to just literally see and visualize where these cords are anchored into your body and what it looks like. So it might look like a black electrical wire. It might look like a rope. It could be a color. Just tune into the textures, the colors, the feelings, and who it is. And I want you to now load into that cord everything that's ready to go, all of the stuff that's happened with that person, the feelings, the emotions, the discomfort, the struggles, the karmic patterns. Just give permission for whatever needs to be loaded into that cord to go. And just keep breathing. Good. And on your next breath, I want you to see Archangel Michael take his sword of light and cut that cord with that person at its thickest part. And just trust that you will see and know when this happens. And take a breath when it happens. Good. And on your next breath, I want you to see Archangel Michael take the tip of his sword and literally carve out in your body the places where this person's energy was anchored in. So if it's in the solar plexus, see the tip of his sword literally clearing, like cauterizing this place where this anchor of this cord was tapped into your body. And just trust, give permission. You may not see it, you may just feel it, or just surrender it to Archangel Michael. And we're going to ask Archangel Raphael now to fill up that space, to fill up your body where that cord was. It's like we've released where it was attached, and now we want to fill it with beautiful healing light. So Archangel Raphael is the divine healer. Archangel Michael is the divine protector. So let's invite this. It's an emerald green light or any color that feels delicious and healing for you. Fill that part of your body with that light and breathe. And now I want you to, if there's another part of this cord, go, let's say, to the throat. See Archangel Michael's tip of his sword, literally clearing it out. It's like he pops it out with the tip of his sword. And you may see it, you may feel it, you may just give permission for it to happen. And breathe. And as he does that, ask Archangel Raphael to fill it up with the light. And if you only had a one-pronged cord, just keep focusing on the filling. Keep focusing on this beautiful healing light to fill up this space so that you are completely cleared of this person's energy. And now, if you want to move to the third place or space, if you have it, ask Archangel Michael to clear it with the tip of his sword and literally pulling it out wherever it is anchored. And that Archangel Raphael can fill. Archangel Raphael can fill with his healing light. And again, if just trust that this is happening, suspend any fear or disbelief and breathe. And I want you to ask now Archangel Michael to clear your energy from the places where it is embedded in the other person. So you can see or visualize or pretend that you see or just surrender and ask Archangel Michael to take the tip of his sword and let that sword clear out where your energy is connected to this other person. And you get to have that done for you. This is you calling your energy out of this person. And as it gets cleared out, you can then ask Archangel Raphael to fill this person with the light so that there was never any evidence of your energy in that person. And just keep breathing and witnessing. Maybe there's more of your energy in this other person, just allowing. This is a very important thing to do too, if with sexual energy. Like if you are not with a partner, you cut and cords with that person, you clear their sexual energy from you clear your sexual energy from them. And while that might not be in your mind right now, go back and listen to this part again and redo it with the person, any ex-partners except your current partner. So you're asking Archangel Michael to clear them and Archangel Raphael to fill them. And now take a deep breath in and let it out. Good. And I want you to now see, ask, and allow the angels to take all pieces of this cord and discordant energy to the other side for clearing and transmutation. Take a deep breath and let it out. Good. And we thank the angels for their service in cutting these heavy cords. And now I want you to imagine yourself surrounded in a bubble of pure white light. And we're going to ask Archangel Michael now to surround you in all directions and all sides of this pure white protective light. And I want you to see his sword filling in any holes, tears, dings, spaces in your aura, in the bubble of pure white light. It's a complete hologram, 360 degrees in all directions. It's a pure white protective light. And just sit for a few moments, actually feeling this energy around you and protecting you. And I want you to know that as this is getting activated, as this is getting integrated, if you're ever in a situation where you are feeling uncomfortable, you can visualize yourself zipping up your energy. And you can say, thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting me, for clearing. First, it's like to clearing me, for protecting me. And then you can visualize yourself in this bubble rising above the heavy energy that's upsetting you and surrounding you. You can zip up your energy. You can put mirrors around your energy so that it's reflected out. And if you ever saw Harry Potter or read Harry Potter, there is a cloak of invisibility. You can zip up in a cloak of invisibility so that like you're even invisible and not able to be detected. And this is really important. Take a breath. And then always we give gratitude. So say in your mind, thank you, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, for clearing my energy, for shielding my energy, and surrounding me with your protective light. I am safe. And so it is. Deep breath. And let it out. Just tuning in for a few moments, knowing that you can shield and clear and shield before you go into any anticipated harsh situation. It can be called upon instantly as needed, and you can do this anywhere at any time without knowing you are doing it. And I would like to, with the intention of everybody listening, that we're going to bring healing and clearing for the world, for the collective. So let's imagine right now the situation of what's gearing up and what's fueling up in this fear, in this mindset of fear and anger and illness. I want you to imagine the planet and all the people on it. The whole planet is surrounded in the violet flame. And this energy is literally surrounding Earth and all of her inhabitants. And we ask Archangel Michael to clear all beings of this fear. We clear the planet of this fear, Gaia, Mother Earth herself. We cut cords from this fear and this energy. We surround the whole planet in the white light. And we ask and thank Archangel Michael for his help for the greater good of the world. Deep breath. And let it out. And that we ask that this energy be keep sending out to all beings, to Earth, out into the universe, so that all beings may be free of suffering, at peace, sovereign, and completely of the light. Take a breath and let it out. And so it is. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so grateful for your presence. Share this podcast with anyone you think it would resonate. Have a beautiful day. Bye. That's it for this week's episode of Mondays with Marcy. Be sure to subscribe to my newsletter at marcybaronclears.com. I also would love for you to follow me on your favorite podcasting app so that you don't miss a single episode. I'm Marcy Baron, and thanks for listening. I am so grateful you are here.